yards from joining the 1,000-yard club for his career rushing total. So he's right there on the verge of that. We'll go ahead and raise hands. We'll get to questions. Nick?
How badly did you need the bye week after carrying a heavier load the last few weeks?
I wouldn't say I necessarily need it, but I mean, I'm thankful for it that I get this, this week to kind of relax, get my feet back under me, and get my body back to where it needs to be. But yeah, I mean, it's just like any other weekend for real. You just relaxing.
How do you think you've played so far this year, and what are some of the areas you still want to improve on?
I think I've played well, but some areas I think I need to, work on better protection, better catching out of the backfield, and, basically things like that.
Thanks.
John Clay?
Chris, obviously after the last 2 weeks, the offense is a topic of conversation. How do you guys feel right now? How do you feel? What's the mood of the offense right now during this bye week about how you've been playing?
The mood is it's not. I mean, it's not bad. Like we're being us for real. Like as far as mood in the locker room as a team, we're just focused on bettering ourselves in week by week. We're gonna keep getting after it.
All right. John Wong?
Hey, Chris, I'm not telling you how to run, but we're up there in the press box watching you, and, it just seems like that you got 10 guys hanging off of you and you don't want to go down. Have you ever thought about maybe just changing your style a little bit and taking it easy a couple plays here and there and maybe extending your playing life a little bit longer?
No, the way I play is the way I've always played my whole life, and I don't plan on changing it. If I'm not in the league for as long as I want to be, that's God telling me that I don't need to be there. He got another plan for me.
You ever feel like that you're making a statement when you just refuse to go down? Are you trying to tell people something?
I wouldn't say I'm trying to tell people something, but I mean, if you can't get me down, then why go down? My uniform looks good, so.
Lee K?
Chris, Mark was talking about during the bye week getting some of the younger guys, I think specifically receivers, but I'm assuming that's younger guys around the entire team, some more reps. What have you seen from some of those younger guys? I know you haven't been out there but one day, but what have you seen from those guys today?
I can tell that all the young guys are ready to play. I mean, you can obviously see it, like even on the sideline, they're ready to play. They feel like they got something to prove, but before they prove it on the field, they got to prove it at practice.
Larry?
Chris, should we anticipate
You covering the mic? I can't hear you.
Yeah, Larry, you covered up the mic or something there. We couldn't catch that.
Okay now?
Yep, that's better.
Okay. Do you anticipate some big changes in the offense that you guys play in Vanderbilt? Or do you think that it's be trying to perfect more of what you've been trying to do?
What do you say?
Yes, if you expect any changes in the offense before Vanderbilt, or just try to perfect what we already do well?
I feel like we can make a few changes here and there, but right now, we found our style. We're gonna keep doing it. Until somebody stops it, and then as far as doing other stuff, we've always been doing other stuff. It's just a matter of perfecting it. So.
Lee K?
Chris, when you've got a team that relies on the run and everybody that you're going to play knows that, knows some of the struggles that you guys have had in the passing game, does that put any extra pressure on the running backs to perform? When you know that guys are gonna, or other teams are gonna try to stack the box against you?
Nah, all the teams try to stack the box. If they ain't stopping it, then that's on them. But nah, like I said, we just gonna keep doing what we doing and then perfecting, our everything else.
John Long?
Chris, everybody's saying Chris Rodriguez, he's got to start, he's got to start, he's got to start. Do you think like maybe you're a little bit more effective in the later parts of the game, as punishing as you are as a runner, where you can come in later? Does it make a difference to you?
No, I've always been told just be ready when my number's called. So my number's called, I'm always ready. And stuff that I do, most of the other backs can do. But when we get in the game, it's just about who has the hot hand.
JD?
Yeah, Chris, I was curious at getting Terry back out there in the mix, a guy who's been through a lot of games and some of the wars with you guys. What can that do for the offense right now?
It can do a lot. Terry's been here for, I think, 3 years now. I feel like he knows the offense better than anybody else, him and Drake Jackson. Obviously, it can help anybody out if you have somebody that knows the offense just like the coaches do. So, yep.
Lee K?
I was actually going to ask you about Terry as well, so I won't do that. I'll ask you about Kavasi. I know he got out there a little bit this last week. How's he progressing in your mind, and how much would it help to have him kind of back in the mix with you guys?
It would help a lot. Right now, me and AJ are kind of carrying the load, and not saying that our younger backs can't do it, but like I said, experienced Smoke has been here. So, it will help a lot in that practice. He's good. Like, he seems fine to me, so.
All right, we got time for one or two more if somebody's got one. If not, we will see you Monday. Everybody good? All right, guys, enjoy your weekend.